Just going to talk on a new series that I'm starting out that is called Creating Wealth. One of the big mysteries I've been taught in the black community is the harder you work, the more you'll get paid. No, the harder you work, the more successful you'll become. You know, and I've been living off that premise for 33 years now. From I've been born, I've always wanted to go work, work, work. I've been so fortunate that I've been working since I'm 18, moving up in the ranks, moving into different great opportunities. I have no regrets in my life in working all the places that I've worked. But I've met so much successful people. I've met so many persons in my life that I don't have one regret. But I did not create multiple streams of income. I did not create multiple streams of income. And there's only one way to create real wealth. All right. I'm not talking to have enough money to be comfortable. I'm talking about having enough money so you can do whatever you want, whenever you want. You do not have to get up on a 9 to 5 because you're on your own time. You understand? Making your money work for you. That is what we're talking about. All right. So, one of the greatest myths they have taught us in the black community is the harder you work, the more successful you are. And that is so wrong. You have never seen anybody that works two jobs become rich. Never. Because then you're trading your time for money. You understand? And anytime you trade your time for money, you will not become rich. You will not become wealthy. It's time when we make our money work for us. This is the time we need to make our money work for us. All right. Check all the successful persons out there, apart from the athletes, the movie stars, the dancehall artists, those persons. Everybody who is successful on a 9 to 5, you have to see how they make it. Say Bush Stewart, one of the pioneers of the hotel industry. All right, you know what he did? After he started with selling his craft on the beach, he started with his automotive company. The money from that, what he did, he borrowed the money from some bank and he invested it. That's what he do. So multiple stream. He did not quit his automotive business, but he invested in another company. Then he tried the hotel industry, and each time he opens a new hotel, he did not use his live cash. He did not. He invested. He took person's money to build the new hotels, and that's one of the thing about entrepreneur. They invest. They have multiple streams. That's how they broaden their range. Check, for instance, what the bank does. The bank will take, say you have 20,000 US in the bank. Not everybody in Jamaica will have that. Just say you have that in the bank. And you go in. Or if you have $1 million Jamaican in the bank, have you ever went in to say, listen, I need $1 million. You know what they're going to ask you? What you gonna do with the money? What are you gonna do with the money? It's your money now. It's your money. We cannot give it to you right now. Remember, it's your money now. We cannot give it to you right now. We cannot. Would you like a check? Would you like a loan? You know why they want you to take a loan? It's because they want to charge you interest on your money. You understand? I'm not saying loan is wrong. Loan is very good. It depends on how you use it. Unless you're using the loan to pay back for the loan, it is not important right now, and it is not beneficial to you. All right. So back to the topic about the banks. They take your money, they invest your money, and they charge you to keep your money. That's what the bank does. All right. Each time If you have ever paid attention to your account, there's a monthly service fee in most 99% of the bank. Or if your balance reach below a certain amount, they will charge you a service fee. If you pull your money from the bank, you will be charged a fee. You understand what I'm saying? I've gone for a lump sum already. I had to take my money out to buy a car. They don't want to give me my money for more than one reason. What you doing with so much cash? It's my cash. Do you need a check? Why you don't take a loan? Because they have your money, using your money. The more your money stays in the bank, you are not benefiting. Only the bank is benefiting. Their revenue is gaining. But my solution to this is invest. I won't tell you what to invest in, and I am not a financial advisor. So I don't quote me on this when I said invest. But I would suggest you invest. If you have a child, or if you have two child, and right now you join Barita, it is $50,000 to join it. Just saying, it's not just like anybody can join it. And you put that 50,000 down for the next 20 years when your child is of age and start going to college or about to finish college. They do not have to worry about their retirement. Those are some of the things I'm telling you about. There are several little mechanisms out there for us to become wealthy. And each time, one of the problems I've seen with the black community, we have to be patching up or making due for the foundation that our foreparents didn't put in place. Not all of us have the same situation. Many of us have to be helping our brothers, helping our sisters, even going back to help our parents. And you know why that is? Because their foreparents did not put structures in place to make sure that they do not have to worry about that. And if you check the families that are most successful in the world, in Jamaica, wherever, is the families that they have received certain amount of inheritance passed down to them. All right, so they have received a start. A start is already passed down to them. So unless you create that wealth or create that flow of income to pass down to your kids, they will always have to go through the same struggle that we are going through now. My vision and my hope of this YouTube channel is to make sure that at least 10% of my viewers create a new future for their kids. And that is the only way we are going to change. That is the only way we are going to change. You understand? And another great thing, you understand? I am not saying you shouldn't save, because we have always been taught, work hard, save your money, go to the bank, save your money. If you put your money in the bank and 1 year you go back and it is the same amount you left there, that means you just did not let your money work for you. I'm not saying you should make foolish decisions now and just throw your money out, but you should make your money work for you. You have just worked for that money. Now it's time for the money to work for you. That is the goal. That is the mindset I want at least 10% of my viewers to grasp. How am I going to make that multiple streams of income? And you're saying, oh, we don't make that amount of money. We're in Jamaica. Yes, you're in Jamaica. But there are several persons that is doing it right now. I met a young miss, I won't mention her name. You know what she's doing now? She has her own cable company. She has the technology, she has the wits to create her own. What she does is the Amazon stick. She get the movies and everything and she put them on that. That's what she does. She put the movies and everything, and you pay her a subscription fee, blah blah blah, to get in. That's a great multiple stream of income. That's a great additional stream. I spoke about in one of my video about um, parts, not parts, material rental. I just made some money the other day from some farm that I had after the construction of my house, and I just rent them out. You rent them out. I made over $20,000 from that, just by sitting down, just by doing nothing. You know, I already have the farms. Say you don't have the farm, what can you do to create that income? There's actually farming. You can have, a lot of us in the countryside, we have lands available to us. You know, you can do it two ways. You can just have somebody work for you, farm that land, you buy the seeds, you buy the fertilizers, and when it reaps, you pay them a percentage of it and you make the profit. You do not have to do the work, the ground digging work. You just invest. That's one way. There's also another way. You can do network marketing. You can do affiliate marketing. You can do so much other different marketings. I'm not telling you to get another job. Get another job is not the way to become wealthy. Is having multiple stable streams of income. You will not find out they're stable until you try them. And you're going to say, what if I fail? What if? Listen, everything is risky. Getting married is risky. Having a child is risky. Driving is risky. Walking is risky. You understand? Life is so risky. Try getting out of life alive. You will never. That's how risky life is. I'm not saying you, as black people, as West Indians, our goal is to, I want our goal is to pave a path for the future. When I said pave a path for the future, I'm talking about leaving value for our kids to come, our grandkids. Leave something that they do not have to start from scratch again. And the only working year 9 to 5, you will not be able to, after retirement, leave anything for your kids more than maybe just a house. I'm telling you, it sounds, but what are you going to leave for your kids? Tell me, what are you going to leave for your kids? Yes, you work your nice job, your nice office job, you're a supervisor at a beautiful resort or at a company. You work, you get 6,000, you get 10,000 a month. What are you going to pay for with that? What are you going to be able to buy? Your same kids have to be the one, instead of the future, do not create that wealth. We're going to be in the same bubble, the same bubble that our parents left for us. I am imploring you today that is watching this on the 876 corner, create multiple streams of income. I'm not going to tell you what to do. I have a video earlier in my on my channel that speaks about many options that you can do here in Jamaica, but I'm imploring you, I'm asking you, create multiple streams of income. Your 9 to 5 will not allow you to retire comfortably. After retirement, you will not be able to take care of your bills. You will not be able, you understand? You will not be able. You're working hard now for 40 years. Because say you start working when you're 20, 45 years just to retire. And after retirement, what? Let's work smart now. Let your money work for you now, so you can live. Because if your money work for you for 10 years, you can live the next 30 years without worrying about it. Now is the time for us as Jamaican, as young people, as Caribbean people, as black people, to create wealth. If you check most of the persons like that have made it big in the black community, they weren't rich. They're like us. They're average Joes. But guess what? They did not want to stay in that place. And if you're past my age and you're older and you're saying, no, it's too late. No, it's not too late. Colonel Sanders got rich when he was in his 60s. Is when he saw his retirement check, 50 something. When he saw his retirement check and he's like, what am I going to do with this? This can't even take care of my bills. He said, wow, I know something that I can do better than anyone else. And he whipped up his KFC sauce. That's what I'm talking about. Walt Disney was told he didn't have any imagination. Walt didn't have any imagination. And they cut him, they fired him. And look what the legacy he created after he has been fired. So listen, if you're going through your stage now and you're like, I do not have this. No, do not give up on yourself. Each one of us has that ability within us to make it work, within us to make this successful life. There's steps we need to make. There's that leap of faith. There's that goal. Oprah Winfrey was told and fired from her job that she's not fit for TV. No, you know what she does? She owns her own TV channel or own network. That's what I'm talking about. If you do not believe in yourself, you will always fail. And if you do the same thing that you have always done, you will receive the same result. If you want to have something new happening in your life, you have to do something that you have never done before. And that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. We have always been taught, go work hard, work hard, work hard, and you'll be successful. Yes, you'll be successful. But in what sense and in what manner? You will be successful in your area. You will be successful as a firefighter, because you're going to be in that little cage where everybody is just there among your peers. You understand? If you have noticed in the tree, in the forest, you understand? There is this set of trees that if there is tall trees among them, if you look in a forest, all the trees are around the same height. The other day I was walking on a bridge, walking in the morning. I saw a bridge. Bridge was very high. Bridge was about 50 feet above the ground. And all the tree was reaching to the top of the bridge. And there was no small trees around it. All the trees. I've never seen ackee tree grown that tall in my life. I've seen breadfruit trees grown that tall. But there was like all the tree, guinea tree, every tree was that tall. Even the pimento trees. I'm showing you now. What I'm saying that is to say, all the trees grew that tall because every tree around it is going up. You understand? Every tree is fighting for the sunlight. And if you surround yourself with persons who are comfortable with being narrow-minded, comfortable with just sitting in that stage, I can pay my bill comfortably, I have a nice car, and I'm going to work, and I'm good, A-okay. My family is eating, A-okay. You will be comfortable in that area. But if you want to become something that you have never been, you have to surround yourself with persons that have been to where you want to be. That have been to where you want to be. That's the only way you're going to move from your situation. Watch them, observe them. That's how you're going to move from your current situation of being average. You understand? Average. You have to just try to learn what they do. Observe what they do. That's the only way you are going to become successful. All right. Mind you, again, I am not a financial advisor, and I'm not telling you to quit your 9 to 5. I'm telling you to create multiple streams. Create multiple streams of income. That's the only way you're going to become successful. Unless you have multiple stream of income, you will never become successful. You will never become wealthy. You will be comfortable. And you know why you're comfortable? It's because you're in that situation and you have everything you need. If you have ever worked multiple jobs, right? Say for instance, let's start out when you just started your career. I remember in 2008 when I started my first job, I got $3,500 a week. 3,000? No, 3,500 a fortnight. That's what I was getting, right? Everything was good. I went to work. I made due. I wasn't short for anything, honestly. I wasn't able to rent my first apartment then, but guess what? I got a raise. Guess how much I got? I got 4,500. Now I'm getting 4,500. I saved all I could and I rent my first apartment. I couldn't even rent a whole apartment for myself. I had to share a room with somebody. And I was comfortable. I had food on my table, roof over my head. I'm good. I'm A-okay. I saved enough to buy myself a PlayStation. I am A-okay. I am good. I don't need anything else. You understand? I'm good. I got a raise from there and I was making, say, roughly 40,000 a month. No. And then I get tip after. I move out of that sharing apartment and I got a room for myself. So now I have a room for myself. I sit back and I'm like, whoa, how did I live in there for 6 months? Okay. It's that. When you're in the situation and you don't look out and look in, you will always see. So I moved from that apartment. I was a manager at a beautiful resort. They provided me with my own apartment, free of cost, everything. Living the life. And each time I was able to do more. But the money wasn't still lasting longer. I was now making 2 times what I used to make when I was paying rent. I was doing the same things, maybe a little more. And the money wasn't lasting longer. 2 things. The money will always go. That's the first thing. Unless you invest it, it will always go. Even if you leave it in the bank, you'll find some reason for it to go. The bank is going to take their portion. You're going to go back for a little more. That's the thing. And I look back and I'm like, when I used to live there, I was comfortable. What is it now? Why am I not comfortable now? And I sit back and I think, because you have become accustomed to living in that situation, it feels like the norm. It feels like it's A-okay. It feels like this is it. There's nothing more to life. Any of you can remember when you know you're making... I started at my next job after that. Let's go continue the story. I started my next job after that, which I was making now double what I was making then. Double. And we're there grouping up, we're making it. We're making, I'm not going to mention how much we're making. We're making a good amount. We're making doctor money or big nurse money. Anyways, as just waiters, all right, we work on a cruise ship. And we're there, some person were saying, how can persons live in Jamaica on 40,000 a month? Because now we're making 3 times that, 4 times that. Whatever times we're making, you know why we now think that it's hard to live that situation? It's because we have outgrown the situation. Now we're looking up. Now we need more. And that's the same thing I'm telling you about. If you are in the situation, you will think it's okay. But you need to start associating with persons who have achieved more than you, more knowledgeable about a topic than you, more, what do you say, grown as it relates to a specific topic than you, and then you will want to reach that level. I'm not going to talk too long on this live. I'm going to try to keep this wealth session 30 minutes. I have 5 minutes left, and I just want to implore you. Remember this. You make I'm talking US dollars now. You make $1,000 to $2,000 to your closest friends. If it's Jamaican, you're gonna make 50. So if all your friends are making 1,000 US dollars, you're gonna be in that same bracket. The only way you're gonna make more money, I'm not saying you should change your friends. I'm saying you help your friend to develop. Then you will know if they're ready for that altitude. You know, not Madia, Tyler Perry, always talk. You look at persons in your life as a tree. All right, let me explain that. You have the leaf people. The leaf people are very good. They're good because there's a lot of them. They provide the shade, they provide everything. They cover you from the breeze. But when it gets rough, when it gets windy, when it gets stormy, when it gets hard, when the climate changes and it's become hot, they will fall, they will blow away. You will not have them anymore. You will not have them anymore. But guess what? The leaf people, they are not bad people. They are not bad people. They were in your life for just a season, just for a specific reason. So don't curse them. They're not bad, but they have done their purpose, which is to provide you shade. The next set of person that will come in your life is the branches. You understand? Branches are there to support you. But if you go too far out on that branch and put too much pressure on that branch, it will break and leave you high and dry. So the branches are not bad people anymore. They are persons that can hold a certain amount of pressure. You need to know what to rely on the branches for. Then you will find yourself with the root. You understand? If you check the tree, there is tons of leaves, tons of branches, but not a lot. There is still a good amount, but comparing to those, it's less root. All you need around you is some good root to keep you stable, keep you functioning. Persons who are willing to stay, they don't need to know persons to know that, listen, I am the one that made this person successful. I am not the one that give that person that start. You need some real branches under you. And I'm saying this to say this, saying that to say this. You know, remember this. The sky is the limit for you if you believe. The sky is the limit for you if you believe. Do not worry too much about what somebody's going to say. He's now doing this, he's now doing that. No. If you like doing what you do, you never work a day in your life. I like making money. I like making money while I'm not doing nothing. And I'm on that journey to make money while I sleep. And I'm going to help persons, as many persons as I can in that journey. You understand? Because if you're willing to go to the sky with me, I will take you. But if you're planning to hold in me back, I'm going to cut you off. And that's something you should take within your life. You know, it is said best in the Bible, you know. Write your vision and make it plain. Write your vision and make it plain. So the next topic I'm going to speak about in the next video is vision board. Is how are you going to create that lifestyle? What you need to put, what you need to do. You understand? Because everything you do in life is, the more you do it, it becomes a part of you. If you think you're going to be wealthy, eventually it will. And just remember, you only have to get it right once. You understand? You only have to get it right once. If Michael Jordan was upset about being a failure, he wouldn't become the world's or one of the world's greatest basketball player, because he was cut from his 9th grade team. He was told he wasn't good enough. Look who you're talking to now. He used his failure as a stepping stone. You know? I just want to say thank you for coming in the 876 corner. This is going to be a weekly talk. We're gonna have I'm gonna try and keep it every Thursday, sorry, to enlighten you on the way forward. Thanks again from the 876 corner. Thanks for checking in. Please do subscribe if it's the first time you're checking in. Love you guys. Thank you.